Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again. Sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. And now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. I haven't had this for many years, but it's a very good beer, as I recall. From the New Belgium Brewing Company. Now, they're located in Fort Collins, Colorado, and this is the Accumulation, described as a white IPA. It's to celebrate the white snows of Christmas. Oh, yes, indeed. We haven't had too much snow in these parts yet, but give it time, no doubt. Checks in at 6.2% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 55. Date stamp clear as day on the bottom of the can says we should consume this before Valentine's Day, which for some of you people maybe outside the United States don't know, that's February 14th. Let's go ahead and get this 12-ounce can open. Now, I was searching for a different New Belgium glass, but this is the only one I could find. It's a goblet, so what the hey, right? If you got them, you might as well use them. Why save them? Yeah. This is a half-liter glass, so we're going to have to get some nice head to make it look full. This is a very good beer. I haven't had this for several years, but I recall it's a very good beer. It's a very cloudy, light golden color. You can see in here, you have to look very carefully. You have to stare at it. There's some lively carbonation straying up from the bottom, and it's produced a lovely looking white head. Let's get some aroma. Smells tropical fruit-like. Very citrusy indeed. Yeah, I don't remember the exact details of this beer, but I know that when I had it, it was very good. Now, this head is pretty rocky, by the way. It's a nice solid head. It's not going to die out us anytime soon. Hey, before I drink this, I want to thank the brewers there at New Belgium Brewery for all the hard work they put into it. And I should have mentioned, they're not only in Fort Collins, they are also in Asheville, North Carolina. So that's probably where this beer came from, Asheville. All right, cheers to everybody. Oh, man. See, that brought a smile to my face. This is only 55 IBUs, but sometimes the IBUs belie how hot bitter a beer can really be. And this does have a lot of hot bitterness to it, and it has a lovely dry finish. But in the meantime, it's got that lovely citrus there, a little bit of grapefruit in there. I'm picking up some tropical fruits in there, nothing really I can put my finger on, but just some nice sweet tropical fruits in there. Oh man, that smells great. I love that. The mouthfeel on this is a medium. It's got a good amount of carbonation to it, but not too much. Just the right amount, but more than your typical IPA would be carbonated. Leaving some nice lacing there on the side of the glass. It's just a very drinkable IPA. Very drinkable indeed. Man, that's good. Again, this is from New Belgium Brewery. They're in Fort Collins, Colorado, and most recently in Asheville, North Carolina. If you see this beer, it's a seasonal. Go ahead and pick it up. It's very reasonably priced. Hey, that's important these days because when I see a can of beer for $6.99, I'm thinking, boy, that better be some good beer. $7. Yeah, that's bar price. Come on. I understand 16-ounce cans, brewers are charging a little bit more for them because they can. That's the market right now. They can charge a little bit more. But come on, that 4 extra ounces is not worth that much money. This beer right here for the 6 pack. Now I bought a single can. This is $1.60 for the single can. Very reasonably priced. You know, it's like I think 8.25 for the 6 pack. That's the way it should be. 8.25 for a 6 pack of good craft beer. I'm going to sit here, sip on this beer, and enjoy it. Dr. Dave says life is short. You got to be happy. I recommend drinking great craft beers like this one from New Belgium, baby. You won't be disappointed. Cheers to that. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy 6 beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.